Hi, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This is a reading that takes a look at who is talking about you and what they are saying. So I pulled some archetype cards, and this should give you an idea of kind of who the person is that's speaking your name. You got Thief, light attribute, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow attribute, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Your person also came through with the energy of rescuer. Their light attributes are that they provide strength and support to others in crisis. They act out of love with no expectation of reward. But their shadow attributes are that they assume the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. Oh no. So this is like, this sounded kind of creepy. Father, light attributes, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Shadow attributes, dictatorial control, abuse of authority. So this is coming across as somebody, you could be related to this person. As far as how you know them, this is somebody that I feel like has helped you out in the past financially. So it could be like a parent. It's possible that this could have been a spouse, someone you were married or engaged to, is almost what this is looking like. I'm going to let you know right now, whoever this is somebody who is like a permanent fixture in your life at one point, or you thought they would be a permanent fixture in your life at one point. It seems like in some way you shared finances. So whether that's like a family member or a spouse, this is somebody who has no problem coming to your rescue. It seems like they've bought you some lavish gifts or maybe paid your tuition or done things for you. But it's really all about control, right? It's all about trying to keep you where they want you to be. For some of you, this is a parent that has a tendency to try to like live through their children. So growing up, you might have felt like you were always forced to do things you didn't want to do, like play a certain sport or an instrument, or always be on the go, having to do like a bunch of different things for colleges, like, oh, this will look so good on your college application, or, oh, I always wanted to be a cheerleader, so you do too. It's that energy of somebody that like didn't get what they wanted as a kid. They didn't have the experiences they wanted. And so it's almost like they force them upon you. As far as this being a partner, then this would be somebody who it's like they use their money to try to make you into what they feel like their perfect partner would be. But what's really weird about this person is that they are not even the person they want to be. You get what I'm saying? So it's like everything that's missing from them, it's almost like they try to take their money and change you so that you could be some kind of like arm candy or some kind of like tribute to them, right? Like, oh, your husband is so handsome, your wife is so beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like they were using you to somehow like further their reputation or to make themselves feel more successful or feel more attractive, right? So that's how you know this person. Now, as far as the bottom of the deck, you got child, orphan, light attributes, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. And, you know, I feel like when people have this like orphan card, they have huge issues with imposter syndrome, right? Because like if the family of origin that they had did not want them or did not accept them, they're always looking, you know, they're always trying to create kind of these like, you know, surrogate families, like it says, but also like they're always trying to like create this life where they prove to themselves that they're desirable. They prove to the people that rejected them originally that they've made the, you know, biggest mistake. So this could be someone who's very, very superficial or very like concerned about appearances or their reputation. Now, as far as your card, you got Don Juan. Okay, so your light attribute, it spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Your shadow attribute, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So with your Three of Cups reversed and your Don Juan card, it's very possible that this person tried to pigeonhole you into being a specific thing that would serve them or gratify them, and you didn't want that for yourself, right? If this is a relationship, it looks like you wanted to find something that felt authentic and real, and so you may have distanced yourself from this person. But the hard part is it looks like they very much have their hooks in you financially, as far as like, well, I bought you that car, I funded your business or whatever, right? If this is a family member or a parent, they're disappointed in your choices. They may have had ideas about what kind of person you were supposed to marry. And so they're upset that you didn't choose, the person that they would have chosen for you. Or they may be upset that you decided to go off and explore a different lifestyle or career path. And to them, it's incredibly disappointing because it's like, no, this isn't aligning with me and what I'm supposed to be producing as an heir to my throne, or what my children are supposed to be like, right? As far as what your person is saying about you, you got Justice in the reverse, the Magician in the upright, and the World in the reverse. So it's very possible that this person, because you didn't fall in line with what they wanted, if this is a spouse, they're talking about a divorce. If this is somebody that you are looking to marry and you notice that they're sinking a lot of money into you and you're starting to feel claustrophobic, they could be bringing up the idea of like a prenup, right? If this is a parent, it feels like this person is starting to tell people like, oh, my kid isn't going to take care of me when I get old, so I should rewrite my will because I'm pretty sure that I've lost control over them, right? I'm going to end up dying alone, and I'm going to be in a nursing home, and this is so unfair. So it's very possible that, whoever this is saying like that you've been very ungrateful and that they need to like rewrite something that you were a part of, some kind of contractual obligation, right? Because you didn't see how good you had it. You didn't see the value of staying in the situation and, sticking around. They're trying to make it seem as though you were like some sort of opportunist, right? Which is weird because actually they're an opportunist. You get what I'm saying? Like they buy people, or they try to make people into what they want them to be instead of just loving people. But for them, they're saying that you're the person who, you only come around when you need something, or you're so like selfish and you think you can do everything on your own. Well, I'm just going to let you see what the real world is like. This person is telling people that you don't have experience enough to know what you want or how the world works, and that eventually you're going to get yourself in a situation through your own like foolhardy behavior where you are going to be calling them and they're going to have to come in and save the day. And they're saying like, I'm not going to pick up the phone, I'm not helping this person, they're just a disappointment, they're not doing what I want them to do. And I think this person, honestly, what it is like they were always afraid to like be their authentic self, and then you are not willing to conform to whatever standards this person has. And so they fear that you're going to find happiness, right? They fear that you're going to build this beautiful life and completely ignore them because they're actually really toxic, right? That's like this person's kind of motivation for the stuff they're saying, is like they're trying to do damage control because the people in their lives are asking about you, like, well, where's your daughter, where's your son, I never see them around anymore, right? And they can't say, oh, they're off living their best life and they're so happy and they're doing great and they cut me out because I'm so toxic. They have to say like, oh, they were just so ungrateful and they'll learn their lesson. And you get what I'm saying? So when I'm telling you this, try not to take it too personal. You got Vampire, right? Light attribute makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Shadow attributes depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. So it's like this person felt entitled to you. They felt like you belonged to them and you were there just to kind of sustain them, right? To be like their pride and joy. Like, you know, I produce this amazing child, or I have this amazing wife who is so obedient, right? Like, this person was probably sucking the life out of you, right? And for you, it looks like you had to remove yourself from that, and that's okay, right? You got to do what's best for you. All right, Earth signs, this is who is talking about you. I will speak to all of you again soon, but in the meantime, you take very good care of yourselves. Bye.